Alabama is leading the way in workforce training and development, and area business leaders got a full report this morning on how that has happened.
A local motorcycle club drove around the area this weekend to raise money for a very special cause, and free movies are being offered to area children for the next 2 months.
We are cranking up the heat across East Alabama. We'll have the complete weather forecast coming up. And in sports, some big changes coming to the Super 7 State Football Championships. EAN Local News begins now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham.
State Senator Keith Kelly of Anniston told the Calhoun County Visitors Center and Chamber this morning that Alabama is the envy of the Southeast. That's because of its commitment to training the workforce of the future. In his report on this year's legislative session, Kelly says the state's industrial training program is the result of a long-term strategy to assist the businesses that come to Alabama.
We passed a number of legislative bills last year. They're called the game plan. We did more of that this year. And we've got the economic incentives. Other states are copying what Alabama's doing. That makes me feel pretty good. I hope it does you. We are known as a business-friendly state. And so because other states are copying what we're doing, we have to up our game.
Kelly says the first part of that strategy starts with using existing high school programs that emphasize practical training in the specific skills needed by local businesses. The next step is the development of new initiatives, such as the Chocolaca Research, Education, Arts, and Technology Experience program that started this year in Oxford. CREATE is teaching high-tech skills using state-of-the-art equipment and instruction.
And that's getting those kids more work ready that maybe don't want to go to college. They want to specialize in this, or they'll need to go to get a certain degree from Jacksonville State or one from Gadsden State to go in the field. But it gives them a leg up. It makes them hireable quicker at a larger pay. It helps the employer get them in the workforce quicker. And it is something that I think we're going to see a tremendous impact. And it's hitting the kids younger than what it used to. Instead of waiting until they're seniors and they're kind of on cruise control, it's getting them younger to where if they've got an interest in a particular field, electronics, whatever it may be, that they can go ahead and start an educational process to get that.
Kelly told chamber members that good programs can come from the state legislature when lawmakers work together to make that happen.
It's truly a pleasure because we work together as a unit to represent this area. And just like the Calhoun County Chamber of Commerce, it goes beyond Calhoun County because things in surrounding counties affect what we do here, just like what we do here affect the surrounding counties. And I'm a firm believer in a regional concept, and that is if we can help those in our neighboring areas succeed and have good things there, good things happen here.
When we come back, a local motorcycle club takes a ride for a very good cause.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Mount Cheaha chapter of the Punishers Motorcycle Club hit the road this weekend to raise money for the Calhoun-Cleburne County ARC, which serves members of the community with developmental disabilities. Patty Tiller, the executive director of the ARC, says the annual ride helps the work of her organization in several ways.
Of course, it raises funds, and we are a nonprofit organization that serves people with intellectual disabilities, and we very much appreciate community support. But we also build ties with the actual writers, and they get to meet our folks, and our folks get to meet them, and we have some connections going on, some personal connections, and that's really important too. We love this opportunity to have fun, raise money for a good cause, and make new friends.
Papa T, the vice president of the local Punishers group, says that he and his writing companions regularly hold this kind of fundraising event for area nonprofits and other community groups.
So we are the Mount Cheahaw chapter of the Punishers LEMC, and we're out here today helping the ARC, which is for underprivileged individuals, and always out helping and hoping that we can continue to support the community.
When we return, it's time to escape the summer heat with free kids movies each week.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Amstar Cinemas in the Quintard Mall has begun offering free kids movies every Tuesday and Wednesday starting at 10 a.m. These animated family-friendly films operate on a first-come, first-served basis on the day of the showings in June and July. The cinema is also offering a special $5 summer kids movie combo, which includes a kids popcorn box and a 12-ounce drink cup.
So do you remember going to the movies as a kid?
I certainly do.
And they would put like 3 or 4 movies in a row.
Yes.
It was great.
It was great. And that's actually at the Quintard Mall. I think they used to call this Terrific Kid Tuesday, but now they've added Wednesday. And it's a great way to beat the heat.
So Wonderful Kid Wednesday.
Yeah, what a great idea. John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us if we're going to have a reason to get indoors and beat that heat. John?
Mike and Katie, if you like the heat, you'll want to be outside. If you don't like the heat, probably a good idea to be indoors for the next several days. We'll have the complete hot forecast for all of East Alabama next.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Temperatures are rising across East Alabama. 89 for the high today, a little bit above the average, about 4 degrees warmer than yesterday. 60 for the low this morning. That is still below the average, but we are not going to be talking about any kind of cool temperatures for the next several days coming up. As a matter of fact, record high temperature 99. We're going to be very close to that as we head into the weekend. Record low at 52. Sun setting tonight at 7:54, and your sun rising on Thursday morning at 5:33. Weather on your street on a Wednesday night. Black Creek Parkway in Gadsden, right off of I-759. It is going to be a nice evening, but not as cool as it has been. We have been in the 50s for the last couple of mornings in Gadsden. That is going away. Mid-60s, about 66 tonight in the city of Gadsden. Coming up tomorrow, 90s back in the forecast. 90-degree temperatures returning on Cash Street in Sachs, right off U.S. Highway 431 and Sachs Road. About 90 exactly tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast. And as we begin looking ahead to the weekend, the start of the weekend on Friday, those temperatures continue to go up. Burns Street in Piedmont will be a place where you can get a sunburn very easily. A lot of sunshine and temperatures in the 90s, mid-90s, as a matter of fact, beginning on Friday. Very hot temperatures coming as we take a look at the 7-day forecast. 90 tomorrow, 95 on Friday, 96 on Saturday. Father's Day on Sunday will be our hottest day so far this year, 97 degrees, just a 20% chance or less of a shower coming up on Sunday afternoon. Those nighttime lows rising as well from the mid-60s to the low 70s by Sunday and Monday morning. Next week, more of a typical summertime weather pattern will bring back a 30% chance of a shower on Monday and Tuesday afternoons. We'll begin to back down the heat just a little bit. 92 on Monday, 90 on Tuesday, back in the upper 80s by Wednesday of next week. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be extremely hot here across East Alabama. We're going to be talking a lot about heat in the next several days. And one of the things that we want to talk about is leaving children in hot cars. Here are the stats from 1998 all the way through this year. And as you can see, these numbers really are inexcusable. We don't need to see any kind of numbers like this at all. Last year in the United States, 29 children left in cars and died because they were left in cars. And as you can see, already in 2024, even though we haven't officially begun summertime yet, already 2 deaths for children. Please, please be careful out there leaving your children in hot cars. Just don't do it. Make sure if you have young children that ride with you, that you look in that back seat and make sure that you do not leave them. Even if it doesn't seem that hot outside, in the car with the windows rolled up, those temperatures can go up very, very quickly. Well, I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We'll detail your Thursday weather at a glance. I'll be back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News as we begin to detail just how hot it's going to be for the weekend across East Alabama. And coming up next in sports, we're going to talk about the Alabama High School Athletic Association State Football Championships down to one location right now. Big changes. We'll talk about that next in sports.
We live in a world that moves quickly, and while we are able to connect faster than ever through technology, maybe you've noticed that real connection is hard to come by. Parker Memorial Baptist Church offers you a place to connect, a place to learn more about Jesus and the difference He can make in your life, a place to build relationships with like-minded believers, or maybe discover what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. A place to use the gifts and talents God has given you. A place where we love God and we love you. Parker Memorial Baptist Church, 1205 Quintard Avenue, Anniston. Visit our website for details.
A good Wednesday evening to you. John Holder filling in for Namath Pitts with EAN Sports on this Wednesday. Some big news coming out of the Alabama High School Athletic Association and also Auburn University and the University of Alabama. For the last several years, there's been a 3-city rotation between Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Auburn for the Super 7 State Football Championships. That is no more. The University of Alabama and Auburn University pulling out of that agreement because of the college football playoff game and the potential that Bryant-Denny Stadium and Jordan-Hare Stadium could be hosting playoff games. So now the Super 7 State Championships for this year, 2024, will be at Protective Stadium in downtown Birmingham. And also, it looks like for the foreseeable future that those state championship games will remain in Birmingham at Protective Stadium. Well, today out at McClellan, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes hosting another play date for high school basketball. This time the girls taking center stage out at McClellan. This morning, Jacksonville taking on Faith Christian School in girls basketball action. We had a chance to catch up with both coaches from these teams, beginning with Corey Mize, the head girls basketball coach at Jacksonville High School. He talks about Jacksonville's summer schedule.
Well, we started yesterday at Alexandria. We played Alexandria and Glencoe. Had 2 competitive games there. And then today we came here, we play Faith, and we play Childersburg. And then tomorrow we roll into Champions. And then we have Sandrock and Southside. So, we're hoping we get some competitive games all summer, man. We want girls to just compete and get up and down the floor some and just learn the game of basketball.
Coach Mize also talked about the outlook for this season for what is expected to be a very talented Jacksonville High School Lady Golden Eagle team.
I think we're going to be a pretty fast team. I returned a lot of girls this year. We'll be quick up and down the floor, man. We got some athletes. We're hoping that we can apply some pressure and have a pretty competitive season.
We also had a chance to catch up with LaRae Williams. He is the head girls basketball coach at Faith Christian School. We talked with him about his team coming up this year and what he gets out of these play dates like today out at McClellan.
I just basically want to see, what I have, you know what I mean? So when I say that, I mean just to see as a team how we're going to respond under pressure. That's what I'm looking for today, just to see what we have and what I can work with moving forward to the season.
Faith is a team experiencing better numbers than they've had in past years. We talked with Coach Williams about those increased numbers at Faith Christian.
It's going to be a process, but I have 4 starters returning, so we got something to build off of.
And we also talked with Coach Williams to get his overall thoughts about the 24-25 season for the Lady Lions out at FCS.
Looking forward to it. We're going to be faced with challenges as well. We're in the 1A. I think we changed regions this year. We get to play Spring Garden, so that's going to be a challenge for us. But hey, look, at the end of the day, we are going to compete, and we're going to give it all we got.
That's going to do it for sports on this Wednesday. Now back to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for that update, John, and thank you for watching today.
So, Katie, were you aware that we now have fans at East Alabama now?
I sure am. And to thank those loyal viewers, our Ultimate Summer Giveaway is going on through the end of June, and our top engagers from this week so far are Brian Cobb, Marley Hedgepath, Tim Melton, Ronald Allen, Marty Somerville, Roger Baker, Tracy Melton, and Scott Yikow. You are all in the drawing for the giveaway, which will be held on our local sports show, The Locker Room, on July 1st.
It's still anyone's prize, so continue engaging, liking, and commenting on our news and sports content, and also on our East Alabama Now page and all of our giveaway sponsors pages as well, so you don't miss anything.
That's exactly right. We're going to continue to call out our top fans who engage every day until the end of June. You can be entered more than once, so keep engaging on our post and our content for the Ultimate Summer Giveaway from all local businesses.
Along with the giveaway, you can find us every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, and a variety of sites, including our own website, the Calhoun Journal, and Newsbreak. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you.
That's right. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.